Yeah, we're live still. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know if the sound's coming through clear as well, because I'm doing the live by myself. So yeah, no Nick, just me. Um, whilst I'm doing this, I'm literally setting up the overlays now. So on the way in, just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna go through the lineups in a second, and then I'm gonna obviously go into predictions. But obviously, those who already know, they know that this fixture is very important for me. Very important. I actually am from Tottenham. I live in North London. I've lived in North London my whole life. So most of my family are Spurs fans. And this fixture was always United versus Spurs was always the biggest fixture in my household. So yeah. Hoping we can win the game. Shout out AT, shout out Ahmad. Let me know if the sound's coming through clear and if the visuals are clean. Obviously my first time doing what's up, Nathaniel? It's the first time me doing the live stream in a minute. So yeah, bear with me whilst I just set the old. See, normally what you guys normally see is Nick is live and I do all the other stuff in the background whilst Nick is live. But because I'm live, I'm having to do that at the same time. So um, yeah. If I can do it off this. I'm gonna get through all of these comments in a second, but on your way in, hit the like button. I'm just gonna keep saying hit the like button, all the way through the live. Like just keep hitting the like button. It just keeps us in the algorithm. It helps grow the community that we're trying to build right now. So yeah, man, definitely hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Why is this not working? Yeah, why is this not working? There we go. It doesn't. Do I have to do it this way? Um, yeah. So let me go through these comments now. Shout out to AT, big up. Shout out Ahmad. Nathaniel says, "What's up? What's up, bro?" Wagwan Matt. Shout out Matt. Obviously, Matt, you got a Knicks live later today, so we are supposed to be. Let's hope. That we're live for the Arsenal game as well as the Virgil T's fight as well. So Mac, I know you're going to be here later today, but yeah, obviously we're just hopefully United can get a win. I know you're probably wanting United to win as well. He said he's predicting 3-0 Man United. Can't lie. I don't know about that. The Spurs look good against Copenhagen this week still. Big up Mac. Um, how you like the lineup? I don't like it. Yeah, different for me. I don't care about Spurs. Well, go on. He's got a 1-1 draw. I'm gonna get to predictions in a second, but yeah, you man hit the keep your predictions coming through. I'm gonna go through the lineups in a second as well. But Nick will be live later today. He'll be live at I think it's scheduled for 4, so he'll be live at 4. Obviously, that won't be with me. And then we both will be live for the Virgil Ortiz fight later today. Should be a really good fight. Looking forward to that. So if you guys can stay with us throughout the whole day, that would be perfect. Um, download. 80 says he's got a 2-1 Spurs. Maybe. Thoughts on Mbuemo getting player of the month? Does he player of the month for us or the Prem? Because obviously, you can't. If it was for the Prem, that's a mad thing. For us, then yeah, he's probably been our best player at the start of the season. It's gonna be a shit game or a basketball game. Um, I do think mm, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know what tactics our Spurs are gonna go with because this season Spurs have been quite inconsistent at home. So it'd be interesting. If they were at Old Trafford, I probably would have given them they probably would have had a better chance. I don't know. I could be wrong though. There we go. So that's everything. Yeah, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Just try share the lives. Obviously, we're gonna be live later. How the hell Amron got man of the month? Was it for United or was it for bro? You guys are telling me things. It's for Prem and Amron's man. What? We did have a hard set of fixtures though. I can't lie, because in this month we played Liverpool. We played Chelsea. I think we played Liverpool, Chelsea, Nottingham Forest. Obviously, last season that was a tougher fixture, and I think we played someone else. We won quite a few games, so you never know. When Arteta didn't even concede a goal. Yeah, Arteta, bro, what Arsenal's doing right now, I know you guys have already seen the video. The video that we got out right now, which is talking about Arsenal's defense. Obviously, that video was poor time because Arsenal's defense is looking fake this season. I can't even lie. It's looking absolutely fake. But yeah, the Only Facts Sports podcast is out now. I don't know if you guys have already watched it. You lot probably have already watched it, but if you haven't, go and watch it. It's quite interesting. There's some interesting topics that we talk about. I'm trying to pull up the lineup of Man United versus Spurs. So interestingly enough, Spurs have actually gone with a flat four. Um, Spurs are going with a flat four, Jed Spence, Porro, two double pivoting, Sarr and Paulino. That's where I'm worried because their two holding midfielders win the ball back really well. And when we lose the ball, they do. The only thing is they don't have passes you can pass in between the channels and actually really trouble our midfield. But our midfield isn't the best and can be bypassed when we don't have the ball. Colin Mawani and Richarlison not worried about at all. Brendan Johnson has this weird like thing where he can score goals and we don't really yeah where he scores goals and we don't really he doesn't look like he planned them. It's like these lucky fluky goals. He scored a lucky fluky goal against us in the European Europa League final. Sorry, I'm bare tired by the way. I'm just trying to read through these lineups. He's got Luke Shaw, Maguire, Delict. I would have gone with Maguire in centre back as well. To be honest with you, I would have gone with Maguire in centre back in our last game when we played Nottingham Forest, because playing Euro in the back against Nottingham Forest just didn't make sense. Casemiro Fernandez, I expected. He's gone Mazwari Dorgu. I would have gone Dorgu, but I don't know if I would have gone Mazwari. It seems like he's worried about the overlap because obviously Spurs have fullbacks who like to overlap a lot. He's gone with Jed Spence, not Udoji. That's a bit surprising. I think he anticipated that Edoji was going to play. That's why he's played Mazwari, because he would have played Diallo in fullback and then Boimo out wide. But I think he's worried about the fit, like our defense going in reverse. That's why he's played Mazwari. If that's the case, he probably expected Edoji to overlap because Jed Spence isn't that much of an attacking fullback. So I don't actually feel like we need Mazwari in this game. But I don't know if he expected Doji to start because Doji started in the week against Copenhagen and he was causing problems. Um, what was the last comment? He said, when Arteta didn't consider go straight up, no, you didn't play us. That was in September still, or fairs. We will be there for the Arsenal collapse, though, obviously. I agree with your point, though, about Arsenal's defence. Fact 80, Nick shaking his batty for Arteta. We will end this. What the hell, bro? Shout out to F Texer, bro. They playing Javi and Richarlison, Spence on left two. You guys are chilling. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Javi Simmons has been struggling, but he played all right against Copenhagen though. Richarlison's a struggle still. I saw him; he struggled. Spence is good. You know why I felt like they played Spence there because in Buemo and Diallo has been causing problems on the wing. So I feel like they've looked at it like, boy, we need a cover because playing a Doji might have been a bit of a problem because the Doji's not the best defensively. Big up F Texar. We don't need strong defense in this game. Spurs are shit attack. We're playing at home, away from home, so I think he just played extra cautious. But yeah, I agree. I would have probably played. If I knew Jed Spence was playing, I probably would have played. Um, I probably would have played Diallo right wing back and played in Buemo and probably played with Sesko, because Sesko would have been able to give us the balls in behind, like obviously because obviously his link up play with the midfield. But yeah, we'll see. Trippy Red ain't doing shit, fam. Lol. That's the Trippy Red. Um, the streams that I use for football is sometimes inconsistent still, so I might be slightly behind in terms of the game. Um, but yeah, the lineups, I can't lie, so I'm slightly, I don't want to say disappointed because I'm not disappointed, but it seems like they've both trying to, especially down the left hand side, they've both tried to counteract each other. Where he's probably played Spence in anticipation that Mbuemo and Diallo was going to be playing right wing back, sorry. And United probably played Mazwari, expecting a Doji to play instead of Jed Spence, and obviously when they went for the defensive cover. The midfield battle is going to be interesting because Paulino and Sarr are really good off the ball. Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro are really good on the ball, but poor off the ball. And Paulino and Sarr ain't the greatest on the ball, so it'll be interesting. Um, Doggy versus Poro is going to be an interesting fight because it's going to be a back and forth. Cunha rarely tracks back. He tends to play quite narrow. And if Cunha's playing wide left, then that means Mbuemo's going to be up front. I'm looking to see how that's going to work as well because Mbuemo likes spacing behind. Spacing behind against Van der Ven. Boy, I don't know about that, bro. That guy's rapid, fam. That guy is rapid. And obviously he's gone with Maguire as well because Spurs have scored a bag of corners this season as well. Like Frank's got them scoring bare corners, bruv. Any update on the Jake Paul tank situation? Well, we got a video on that. The video's out still. The fight's cancelled. That means you didn't watch this week's podcast, fam. Um, These men have Richarlison starting in big 2025 are not serious. To be fair though, if we're being real, when Spurs get their team back, they're gonna have some players still. Like when Madison comes back, I don't even know how far Madison's got left to come back. When Madison comes back, he was on flames. Obviously Kulizevsky, as well. I'm actually happy that obviously Kudus is injured. I think Kudus has been injured for a minute, but when Kudus is fit, he's gonna be a problem as well. So yeah, they got a few players. I think when you look at their bench though, if Spurs go a goal down, it's peak, fam. Fam, if Spurs go a goal down, it is peak, fam. They got Odegaard, which ain't really worried about that. And then he got Scarlett. He looked decent against Copenhagen, but if we can't deal with him, they're on the bench. They're looking meaty still. If they go a goal up, then they might be in they might have a better chance. But if we go a goal up, bro, that bench is looking dead, fam. Like our bench is looking much better. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like if we go a goal down, Mason Mount will be quite effective. I actually was thinking about starting Mason Mount in this game, like probably playing Mason Mount ahead of flipping Mazwari. Probably would have played Diallo right wing back. Maybe Mbuemo, Cunha, and Mason Mount. Play Mount in the 10 to help link up because I think we're gonna have a lot more of the ball than we actually have set out to play. And if that's the case, we're not getting no whip from Mazwari. Dorgu's gonna do what Dorgu does. But I felt like we could have done with an extra attacking threat against Spurs. Spurs got a decent defense still. Who's Trippy Red in this context? Javi Simmons still. Javi Simmons. Yeah, Javi Simmons. 80 says laugh my ass off. Oh, you are replying to that. Now I'm talking about the replacement fight, or is that off as well? Well, they haven't made any announcement about that at all still. So I presume we even spoke about who potential replacements could be, but someone said Andre Ward, and I actually wouldn't mind to see that as a fight. If Andre Ward is gonna come back, him versus Jake Paul would actually be a good fight. Their defense looks solid. I think Frank is building this team from the back. Well, it's easy to do that. You got like arguably one of the best centre back pairings on paper. You got what Van der Ven, who's Van der Ven, and former World Cup winner in Romero in centre back. So it's a solid centre back partnership. And then obviously you've got Dancel. When they play a back three, Dancel obviously plays. And then they've got fullbacks in the Doji, Poro. In this, they're playing Spence. Spence has actually been playing good, defensively this season as well. So if you are going to build anything from Spurs' team, it's going to be from the defense. Plus, they got Paulino, who's a really good CDM. You know, he covers a lot of ground, picks up the ball well from defenders, breaks up play well. Sar's like a old school wannabe Makaleli, but he covers a lot of ground. So how did that brother inherit one of the baddest names in football? Who you talking about? Who inherited the bad? Oh, Javi. Lol, lol. He's actually a good player. I just feel like he's just getting. He's not come to grips with the league yet. He says Bryce. He says yes, Shane. Shout out to you, Bryce. Carl Froch a shout. He said he'll do it. Yeah, if Carl Froch would be a shout as well. To be fair, Carl Froch and Andre Ward, their names are like forever connected. Um, yeah, their names are forever connected still. Wait, news saying Diaz accepted the fight already. Well, Nate Diaz isn't a boxer, so we know who's gonna win that fight. I don't know if it's true though. Probably is, bro. Jake Paul's looking for a last minute opponent. Full fight. So you guys let me know if I'm coming through clean, if you can hear me, because it looks like. One second, because it seems like I'm frozen. What is going on? You guys let me know if I'm still coming through, because I don't. It's actually saying that I'm frozen. Um, He says, "Oh, I'm good." So then, why is it frozen on my screen? Maybe it's just my laptop. Yeah, maybe it's just my laptop. I don't know what's going on there. 'Cause, yeah, I'm all good. Yeah, you guys are saying it's all good. What the hell happened there then? We need to hurry up and get a desktop. Nick has one, but no, Nick uses a laptop. But the truth be told, bro, like we do. No buts, bro. No buts. Like the truth is, everything I use a laptop for. I have a work laptop, so that's the main reason. I have a work laptop that I use specifically just for work, and it has to be on something I use whilst I move. But in terms of getting like a proper desktop, you're right. To be fair, yeah, at the start of the season, we didn't really know the direction of football. We were really, really questioning whether we should still continue doing football. So that was like one thing we considered. Like, should we still do football? But this year, if I'm being honest, in terms of like numbers, football's been on par. Like, you think about some of the like semi-trending videos that we've done this year. Um, Football's actually been right up there. Like, obviously, if you follow us on Instagram, we get way more views on Instagram and TikTok than we do on YouTube. So a lot of the videos that actually do best for us are have actually been football videos this year. Obviously, been boxing videos. So we didn't know whether we were going to be still doing football. That was a big contributing factor still. But you man, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. The game's almost about to start. You guys need to hurry up and get this up. Streaming on your laptop is mad. I can't lie. Hey, you still. No, it's not even the price, bro. It's genuinely it's not even the price. Like it's just basically basic function. Like if I genuinely needed a desktop for my everyday life, then I would understand. I edit videos on the go because I work and like my work requires me to keep moving. So I always have to have a laptop. I can't have a desktop for that. So if like streaming made us enough money where it justified me having a desktop, then I'll do it. But as it currently stands, like we're still just growing. And once we get to that stage, we'll have it, trust me. But I'd say this though, definitely before the end of the season, we're gonna have way more of a uniform look on our lives. I mean, for boxing, it's calm. For boxing, it's actually calm because if you think about it, our boxing streams are decent. Like we're in the same place, they look the same. But uh, for um, for football, it's not. Obviously, we're in different places, but it's something we'd have to think about still. Something we definitely have to think about. Another thing we have to think about is basically, I don't know. You man in the chat, yeah, have you lot watched and let me know if you guys have watched the video that we done on Arsenal's defense. Let me know if you've watched it. If you have, put a one in the chat. Says let me know if you've watched it. If you haven't, please go and watch it because then my point won't be irrelevant. Because my point is literally centered around that one specific video. Ahmad said he watched it. Let me know if it. AF Texas said he watched it. Matt, have you watched it? Brycey, did you watch it? AT, did you watch it? Everybody else, like, let me know if you guys watched it. Nathaniel, did you watch it? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Yeah. So most of you watched it. The most of you who are in the live watched it. My point, what I was basically going to talk about is we might do more videos like that, which is quite broad. So not necessarily news topics, but a broad video where we're just talking about something like Messi versus Ronaldo, for example. It might not be that specific video, but something along those lines, which is quite divisive within the football community, and we'll do videos around that. If you guys want us to, drop some in the comment of this video or in the comment of any of our videos. Um, let me know if you guys want us to continue doing it. And if you do, let us know what topics you want us to debate. Like really broad topics, we'll just write a list and then start doing videos. We might turn it into like a segment that's separate to Only Facts Extra. If you haven't subscribed, go to Only Facts Extra. Or and separate to obviously the Only Facts Sports stuff that we do here. Yeah, but yeah, let us know what topics you want us to discuss. Like there's some stuff we've already come up with, but yeah, if you guys have any topics, let us know. The Angry Sports Fans is in the building. Shout out to you. He says one he watched it as well. He said the latest podcast. No, it's the video that we done on Arsenal's defense. Um, the video we done on Arsenal's defense. It's literally is Arsenal's defense overrated. It's on the channel. It's probably something we dropped this week, but we were looking to do more videos like that. And as I was saying, like football, we never really considered to do football on a like long-term basis. We were just doing it to see if it worked. Because most people know us for boxing. But now we're building a small but small community nonetheless of people who want us to talk about football. But obviously Rants talks about football. Lee, AFTV, DR Sports, all of these channels talk about football. So it's quite difficult to find your niche. I know a lot of people like us talking about the controversial sides of football as well, because it's like a freedom of speech thing where a lot of you guys like to have your say with stuff like that. But with football, we're looking to like grow a larger community because then, like, because we're known so much for boxing, specifically on Instagram. Instagram is way worse. Like, Instagram, obviously we used to do boxing on DR Sports before, and we go on Rance's channel talking about boxing. So we've built more people who know us for boxing than um football. Yeah, bro, the football YouTube thing is proper packed. That's why I'm not really trying. Like, we always wanted to do something different. So doing live watch alongs is what everybody does. So it was like you're not really finding a gap in the market, but it's been it does allow us to get regular content out and build a football community. But we are looking to We are looking to figure out different angles. That's why obviously we done the video on like the black football players. We done the video on Arsenal's defense. We done the video about Gary Neville. Like we done these videos, and to be fair, those videos have been like successful because I know the Gary Neville video done like thousands. I know the black football players video that done thousands, done one on Instagram as well. So we want to do more videos like that. So if you guys could come up with topics or things you want us to discuss, then we'll do it. Think you man would do well though. You keep it real and ain't afraid to say anything. Yeah, now that's what people say to us all the time still. We say anything still. They're showing the table. If we win this game, we can actually go second. We won't stay second though, because obviously Liverpool and City are playing each other, so one of them have to win, or maybe they draw. And then I think Arsenal's playing Sunderland. I hope Sunderland can get some points in that game. And then who else is above us? Spurs. I think that's everyone. I think we're eight, so there's seven teams above us. Spurs, Arsenal, Sunderland, City, Liverpool. Who else is above us? Is Bournemouth still above United? Maybe Bournemouth as well. So do you agree as squad, Man United are better than Spurs? I think it's on par. They definitely have a better defense than us. Definitely have a better defense than us, and we probably have a better, like, comprehensively have a better attack than them. Do they have a better midfield when everybody's fit? Probably, when everybody's fit. Obviously we do have the one so-called X factor in Bruno Fernandes, but I think Casemiro and Bruno as a double pivot can rival anyone. Obviously Mason Mount as well when Kobe Mainoo's playing well, but I think on the balance of play is competitive still. It's definitely competitive. They definitely have something that can compare to ours. Let me know if the game started for you, man, because it ain't started for me yet. Still, it ain't started for me yet. Still. Uh, yeah, it started already. I'm not even like nowhere near. We're 1 minute into the game, and like, what I'm watching on is still on the stream. Oh yeah, now it started. So I just had to press play. Yep. Okay. This is interesting because, oh my god, what are you doing? Get rid of the ball, mate. Yeah, good foul. Who won that foul? Who won that foul? Cunha, I think. Cunha won that foul. Um, this game is gonna be. It's got draw written all over it. I was thinking that myself, you know. I was thinking that myself. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share, and all of them things there. We're gonna be live for Arsenal later today. We're gonna be live for Virgil Ortiz later today as well. What is this goalkeeper doing, fam? What is this goalkeeper doing, fam? Yeah, fam, these men are doing a mad thing. I don't know what these guys are. Max says crazy start. Yeah, trust me, fam. What is the goalkeeper doing? And Spurs score a lot of set pieces as well. That's why we needed a Maguire today, fam. Because, bro, that defense is solid in the air, bro. Even Paulino scored. I think Paulino scored against City. But that they do well from set pieces. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Max saying 3-0 Spurs. Look at this, fam. This is a mad thing. He said he's changing his prediction. 3-0 Spurs. Lol. I'm still about 1 minute behind you, man. Still, because I'm at 2 minutes right now. So Bro, did you look? You see, yeah, Spurs' attack is so dead, fam. Their attack is so dead, like so dead. What? Like Colomwani Richarlison as a front three is meaty, fam. I'm not even gonna lie. That is so meaty. The only bad thing is I don't like when we're going long and we don't have no Sesko because you don't really have a lot of good players who play well with their back to goal. Spurs are playing with a high intensity already. Listen, they got one of the worst attacks in the league. Trust me, their attack's meaty, bro. That's why I'm still kind of cautious that we've gone so defensive with Mazwari on the right. I'd have probably just played what's it called? I know why he's played Dogu because I don't think he trusts Dallo on that left side. Or is Dallo fit? Let me know if Dallo's fit. I don't even know if Dallo's fit. I don't even know if Dallo's fit. Odebertel and these side man, yeah, trust me, bro. Their front three is meaty, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so dead. Whoever said this game's gonna be a dead game, yeah, you're 1,000,000% right. You're 1,000,000% right. The quality, you know why it's so mad? Because what Spurs are really good at, we're also really good at. What Spurs are No, sorry. What Spurs are really good at, they're terrible at. But what Spurs aren't really good at, we're really good at. So it's gonna be weird. Our attack is good. Their defense is really good. Their defense is their defense is so solid. Like they actually have a solid defense, but their attack is so meaty. Whereas our attack is like really good or better than theirs significantly. But our defense is dead. So it should be a case of our attack versus their defense, but I somehow see Spurs somehow turning up against us. I don't know why, but I just have this feeling. I hope the players that are playing though remember what happened in the cup final last season, bro. They use that as fuel because, bro, this is so dead. And bro, who's trying to lose to Spurs so many times in one season? That is mad, fam. Well, in 1 year, sorry. We ain't beating Spurs in a minute, fam. Bro, someone said that the what's it called is gonna be the game's gonna be a dead game, mate. Trust me, it will be, bro. I don't even know if it was offside. I gotta check. Man said no such thing as a dead game at Tottenham. I swear they played last week. That game was dead, fam. I watched the game that they played last weekend. In actual fact, was it last weekend? There was a game I saw them play, and it was so poor. The quality was so poor. I think the game ended. I think it was a 1-1. I think that game ended 1-1. I have a big issue when United play out from the back against teams who have solid defense. My issue is it makes our attackers then have to take steps back. Yeah, last season it was mad still. Yeah, Matt, last season it was mad. Last season, bro, with Ange, them man were playing, but they weren't even playing with a highline. See, this is why I don't like playing out from the back because we don't have Spurs are playing a high line, and with the fast defenders that they have, yeah, we can't pass in behind the channels, and it means that our midfield and our attack have to go further back in the game, and it allows them to take ground. I would much prefer if we played with. If we're playing this way, we have to play with Sesko because Sesko can actually play with his back to goal. And Buemo, Cunha, and Dallo or Diallo, sorry, they both like to face the goal. They either like to dribble with the ball, and in the case of Mbuemo, running behind. Even Cunha likes to run in behind. But without when you play out from the back, the passes in behind aren't there. You have to play with someone like Sesko. Both teams are looking to press. Both teams are looking to play out from the back, but I think Spurs are more set up for a long ball type of game because they got Richarlison and Kolo He's both really good in the air. I don't know why he played with Mbuemo on the right neither because Mbuemo or on the left, sorry, because I haven't seen Mbuemo play on the left all season because Cunha's playing up front. Cunha ain't even playing on the left. I thought Mbuemo would have been playing up front. I even think to myself, what the hell was that, Mazwari? I even think to myself, was this game a good game for Cunha? Because I'm literally thinking to myself, we could have played Sesko up front and played Sesko up front instead of Cunha. Because if Cunha's playing in the nine, then bro, him 1v1 against Romero or Van de Ven is going to be a problem still. I can't see how we're going to create any goals from that. Been very sloppy, very sloppy. Man, like Kudus, it's been very, very sloppy. Um, is there any only facts extra videos coming? Yeah, there is. Um, we're also having an issue, Brycey, with content for that because if you look at the videos you've done thus far, they're all quite broad. We want to kind of funnel it down and like narrow it down to a specific type of video. So let us know what videos you want us to do on that channel as well because we're just trying to find some direction for the both channels because it's two man army, two man who work full time, and two man who obviously want to produce a certain type of content. See, if that's the way we're gonna attack and pass in behind, then we definitely shouldn't have been playing with we should have been playing with uh Sesko because you ain't beating Van de Ven for pace, bro. So the pass is in behind, bro. You need someone who's gonna be passing in, like linking the midfield with the attack. Someone who's gonna drop into the pocket who can hold up the ball and flick it off players. You ain't gonna find a pass through the channels in behind that Van de Ven ain't gonna be able to get to. Like offensively, we look quite limited today. And it's the first good play from whoever that was, Delict. It's the first time this season I can actually say that um, we've actually played with this front three because I don't think we've played with this front three this season. Whenever he's not played Sesko, he's played Mount. And I think both of them would have been a better option than what he's played today. Look at Poro's crossing ability. What a cross from Poro. Yeah. The thing is, Spurs got way more of the ball than I thought they would. And I think they got way more of the ball than United thought as well. But if that's the case, then why play Mazwari? I don't know. I don't know because when we get the ball back, we don't have nobody. We don't have an outlet. When we get the ball back, there's no outlet. There's no Sesko to hold up the ball. There's no there's no Diallo. Diallo's playing right AM or right. I don't even know what to call it. Right forward. Can't call it right wing because it's quite narrow. So we don't actually have any width that we normally have down the right hand side that Diallo normally gives us. So there is no outlet when we get the ball back. So it's just going to be an onslaught of Spurs dead attacking pressure. And whoa, Richarlison should have scored that still. Not even gonna lie. Richarlison should have scored that. That was a cross, but Poro's causing problems with them crosses, blood. Yo, Poro is causing problems. Oh, that wasn't even Poro, that was Brennan Johnson. Brennan Johnson looked like a flipping Brennan Johnson looked like a he looked like some Latino man there. Still, I can't even lie. Yes, Spurs have had 72% possession since the start of the game. That is mad, fam. And we're still trying to play out from the back. This is just not what we should have been doing in this game, bruv. Like, why are we trying to play out from the back? Well done, Luke Shaw. Oh my days. Man like Saar thought he was Zidane. Man like Saar thought he was Zidane, fam. Man thought, yo, let me do a volley and let me do a half volley. Bam. Man thought he was Zidane, bro. See, when we go long, this doesn't make this game. We've not set up right at all. We've not set up right at all because we're trying to play out from the back, but we have no attacking outlet. And then when we go long, we have no Sesko. So it seems like these managers figuring it out as they go along. Because I'm pretty sure if he thought we were going to be playing long ball, then he would have just played Sesko because we ain't won one header from a ball over the top. We ain't played out from the back successfully once. So I don't actually understand what the game plan was. This game should, if we're playing like this, Sesko should be playing, bro. Man, like Xavi Simmons, you know. with the Berbatov first touch. Fam. I tell you, Spurs off the ball are really good, bro. They win the ball back really quick. If you watch Spurs play, yeah, Sarr and Paulino in that midfield defensively, bro, they win the ball back real good. They just don't do anything when they get the ball, but they are really good at winning the ball back. Well done, Mboimo. Good hold up play. See, this is a game for Sesko, bruv. See what Mboimo done there. Sesko's doing that in the middle of the park. Sesko's doing that in the middle of the park. He's doing that. He's doing that further up the.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened to my other thing, and this webcam's kind of dead still. So bear with me for a second. I'm gonna get this back up. I don't know what just happened there. So I think I do know what happened. My phone came off. 1 second. Can't believe that. Mash up the stream, bro. Now I'm gonna go back on my actual device because my phone didn't even tell me that it was dying.
Let me know if you can hear me now. Um, the stream froze, yeah, but we didn't miss anything still. Yeah, let me know if you can hear me. You said sounds okay. Shout out to Ricky. Shout out to Ricky. Man like Ricky, you know. Ricky, when you gonna shoot more content? We're trying to shoot some football content this week. What are you saying? When this week, Wednesday, shoot some football content on Wednesday. We're waiting for some guys in the comment section to let us know what they want us to talk about. But yeah, some good football topics. Yeah, this charge don't work. Don't work, mate. I didn't even miss that. Man like Cunha. I didn't even get to see that. Did Cunha almost score? Oh, that's a handball still. Unlucky. Unlucky. Good defending still. That was good defense. I don't even know why I didn't look at that. Good defense. So let's see what we can get from this corner. I doubt it's going to result in a goal, but you find it on the floor. Was it in the actual, what was it in? No, this should actually work then. I don't know. Cunha plays well, but the problem I have with Cunha, and he's going to get it right, but the end product needs to be better still. No, that's not a handball. That's not a handball at all. His hands by his side. No way is that a handball. No, the charger don't work. Um, hey, oh yeah, it's calm now. Football content this week after is fine. This week not so much. As I'm traveling for work for a fair bit. What's Ahmad doing? Laugh my ass off. Or Acuna starting to play a bit. Um, yeah, for sure. Yo, did you get one? Did you get a charger? All the way upstairs. All the way upstairs. All the way upstairs. But can't lie, yeah. We just need to keep the ball in the ground and try to play further up the field. Like, I feel like we're playing way too much with the handbrake up right now. I can't even cap. Way too much with the handbrake up right now. And then also we're going doing with a three-man press now. And that's a much better press. That is much better press. That was good from Luke Shaw as well, because Luke Shaw went into the midfield to cover the what's it called? That was a good press. That was a real good press. That was a real good press. Real good press. Real good press. Oh, that's got to be a better pass there. Who's that? Who was that passed the ball? I think that was Mazwari. It's got to be a better pass there, Mazwari. Got to be a better pass. Yo, Xavi Simmons on the counter attack. Xavi Simmons, well done. Good defending. He's looking decent there for a second. I can't lie. How we got Maguire putting cross in? Was it Maguire who put that cross into the box? I thought that was Mazwari. Man, like Jed Spence, you know. That was good play from Jed Spence. Still, well done from Delic, but that was actually good play from Jed Spence. Whoever said this game's got draw written all over it's right still. I'm not even gonna lie. And I see how this game's gonna be a draw. One team's gonna score and gonna be 1-0 up for bare long, and then one team just gonna score a late last minute winner. To equal last minute equalizer, sorry. I can't see anyone dominating this game for prolonged periods of time. Man like Mbuimo. What a pass. But look at the speed. Look at the was that Jed Spence? Well done, Diallo. Well done, Ahmad. That is play from Ahmad. That is play from Ahmad. That is play from Ahmad. Look at the battling. Trust me, that ball in behind, yeah, is only gonna be there once Van der Ven ain't there. Because if Van der Ven's there, Van der Ven's dealing with that easy. And yeah, trust me, the corners that Spurs get, but we can't afford to give away 10 corners in this game. Or anything near 10. You give away 5, 6 corners in this game, it's um over the course of 90 minutes, you might get away with it. You give away 10 corners in this game. I think they've already got 3, and it's 30 minutes. What is going on? What is going on? You just got yellow carded. You just got yellow carded. Oh, Brennan Johnson got yellow carded. This guy don't. This guy loves the yellow card. I swear he got sent off this week. I got sent off against Copenhagen, and now man's yellow carded already. Already. Why is Brennan Johnson marking Delict anyway? I think that's a bit of a mismatch, don't you think? Delict's got history scoring against Spurs as well. So he scored against Spurs against when he was with Ajax. That was the shittest cross ever. Who done that cross? Who the hell done that? Who took that corner? It was Bruno. Bro, that's the second time today we've done a corner that can't get past the first man. Yo, that was a pass still, but too much on it. You can clearly tell what United's trying to do. I just don't know why they're trying to do it against Spurs. Spurs got a fast defense, you know. Like this passing behind long ball and behind the channels. Bro, I don't know why we're doing that against Spurs still. Spurs don't concede a lot of goals like that. I get if we were trying to cross the ball into the box. I'll be trying to do like run at their players, like run at their defenders. Take this guy out of off the corner, bro. I don't know what that corner was, bro. That corner was embarrassing, absolutely embarrassing, bro. Join us later today for the live for Arsenal's game, and then join us later in the night for Virtual Tees. Bro, all we're just doing is lumping the ball forward, bruv. If we're gonna, I don't know why we didn't start Sesko. If we're gonna play it, Bruno got the ball and he just literally just booted the ball forward. Like there was no intention to protect or preserve possession. Man just launched the ball forward. One thing at least in Buemo and Cunha, they're trying to get keep the ball on the ground. Like trying to play in through the channels. What is Ahmad doing, fam? Pass the ball. The one negative thing, only negative thing is Euro. Without Euro playing, we don't have someone who's willing to drive into the midfield and actually play pass the ball through the lines in midfield. Saying that Luke Shaw just plays one of the greatest passes he's played in his life. What a pass from Luke Shaw to break the channels. That is a pass. And then the terrible cross from Cunha. But then well done for Bruno on the press. Doggy. And Buemo. Oh yes, 1-0 in Buemo again. In Buemo, this guy can't stop scoring, fam. He can't stop scoring. Embuemo can't stop scoring for the man then. And it froze, literally froze just at the point of when Ahmad won the ball back. Yeah, Ahmad's been playing decent still. I wouldn't have necessarily played him in this role, but Ahmad won the ball back. That was all of that came from Luke Shaw passing between the channels. All of that came from Luke Shaw passing through the channels. All of that. That all came from my man passing through the channels. Brilliant pass. I can't even lie. Luke Shaw pass the ball, and then once we're in that final third, we can then play the interchange. We can then play in between Spurs' defense. But trying to just play that one ball over the top ain't gonna work still. That was a cross from Diallo still. Ahmad put in a cross, fam. And then Buemo at the back post. Easy as it easy work. What do you mean, man, are letting 5'10" man win headers, bro? What do you think? Of course, bruv. That's just like, and Brain was actually decent in there. He should have scored a header against Arsenal. I think, he should have scored a header against Arsenal, bro. What do you mean? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, and Brain was actually decent in the air still. Vicario should do better. Of course, he should do better. Our Spurs are going to struggle from here still. Spurs are going to actually struggle from here because one thing I will say is when Spurs go down and they start having more possession, like they don't have the players to pass in between the channels. They rely a lot on set pieces. They rely a lot on Van der Ven, Romero from like set pieces, Paulino from set pieces, but you don't really have anyone to pass in between the channels, passing behind. And see, look at that, they're just giving away the ball already. Like where United need to do much better is when we do get the balls, try and pass the ball in to the attack with the ball on the ground, not the ball in the air. That's what we need to do better. Don't Bro didn't even jump. Yeah, that's bad still. How is a 5 foot man getting uncontested header without even jumping? Yeah, that's the bad thing, innit? Yeah, yo, what are you man doing? These men are out here moving mad. Spurs, yeah. Man, were talking bare crud about Spurs at the start of the season, but now we're getting into the season, they're looking kind of needy still. Um, Matt, we all know Spurs are shit, bro. I'm just trying to win the game. I ain't trying to say nothing because Spurs beat us in the finals still. So I wouldn't mind us scumbagging a win today. Obviously, it'd be even better if we win comprehensively. But bro, as long as we get the 3 points, stay in the top four race, you know. Maguire with the header. See with Xavi Simmons, yeah, he's actually a good player, yeah. But you know the maddest thing, he should actually be playing in a team like City, bro. A team that's gonna have way more of the ball and they actually have passes throughout the pitch, because the way, or if he even went to Arsenal, it would work. Because Arsenal struggle with breaking down low blocks. Spurs, bro, they play a lot of physical football. This guy is not physical, bro. Like they passed him the ball in the worst positions. Worst positions. Like I genuinely feel sorry for him at times. He's gonna come good though. He's gonna come good still. He's a bro. Talent like that. You can't just lose. In like he's gonna come good. He has to. Can't be that talented and yeah. That's a mad statement still. Mad statement. Shout out to Brassy, laughing emoji and that. What? How is that not our ball? I thought Doggy done well there. I'm not even gonna lie. This is one thing Spurs is missing out on as well. Without no Danso, they don't have the long throws into the box. That would have been a problem still. I don't know if you man have been watching Spurs this season, yeah. But without Danso's got that massive throw he can throw into the box still. If United win today, I'm seeing bare Spurs fans today, so it's gonna be lit. Can't even lie. Can't even lie, bruv. If 2 many rappers are trying to do it, we did it in Fendi drip. See, Spurs in the final third are so meaty. Spurs in the final third are so. I don't even get nervous when I watch Spurs. Johnson is thinking the place out. I love it, bro. He's not. The thing is, he can stink the place out and still score a goal. It's Richarlison. Richarlison's the one where once he's dead for the whole day. That was good work from Doggy though. But this is the thing: when Spurs, I said at the start of the stream, when Spurs go down, they run out of ideas. They ain't got no attacking dynamic player in that team. I know is supposed to be Xavi Simmons, but he ain't come to grips with the pace of the Premier. And I don't think um he's playing in the right system that suits him either. What is Bruno doing, fam? What is Bruno doing, bro? Bruno is so annoying, fam. This bro, Bruno played in a double pivot. I'm hoping it's only a temporary thing. Still, I can't lie. I can't see. I can't see. Right now, I hear it. Like we're trying to buy a midfielder and that, but bro, I ain't trying to see that for that much longer. Still, when Cunha's having to win the ball in the air, I know we've got it tactically wrong. When he's having to play and win the ball in the air, I know we've got it tactically wrong. I know we should be playing. Um, I know we should be playing. Sesko. Like, trust me. He's always just been a goals and assistant merchant. Trust me. Like I'm not a fan of Bruno. Anybody knows that I'm not a fan of how he plays football. But he does make things happen. But I'm just not a fan of that way of football. Still, like that style of football. I like players who are a lot more cleaner and a lot more consistent with what they do. Like Bruno Fernandes is like a broken clock. You know what I'm saying? Why is man them fouling Bruno? I don't understand. That was a lot. That was much better football from Spurs. Still, much better football. But then they got into the final third and broke down. Fam, their team is dead. You know. What I'm at. What Bruno does have a goal this season. He's got a goal this season. I swear this guy scored a penalty, and he does have an assist. He's got an assist against. He got an assist in a big game. What game did he get an assist in? This season though. uh, Last season was probably his best season for United. Still, I can't even lie. No, not last season. I'm lying. I can't remember what season it was. Maybe it might have been. I don't even know. But last season, everybody was dead still. Well done, Dorgu. But that touch was dead. That touch was so dead, fam. Oh my days. That touch was dead, fam. What are you doing? Oh, that was play. Who was that? Richarlison. Man done, man done a dummy and just left the ball. Oh, come on, Casemiro. You got to do better than that. I don't know why didn't keep the ball on the ground, and then that was a terrible attempt from Bruno to win the ball back. This is what I'm saying. When we don't have the ball, yeah, bruv, that midfield is the easiest to bypass, fam. Casemiro and Bruno are the easiest to bypass. Going into the closing minutes of the first half, and to be honest with you, it's not been a great first half in terms of quality. Still, it's been quite dead. And then Dorky just does some crap. What kind of cross was that, Poro? That was embarrassing. Whoever said it was going to be, I think Matt said it was going to be 3-0 Spurs. Don't look like it, mate. Yeah, Xavi Simmons is struggling still. He's not even that. He's struggling, fam. I've watched him. I've watched him a few times this season, and yeah, he's struggling, bruv. He is struggling, fam. He's a good player though, but struggling. But if you put Xavi Simmons in that Arsenal team, he would flourish still. He's just that team that Spurs are playing ain't suited for him, bro. He's got physical players around him, but no technical players around him. So they don't play to his strengths. See, look at that. That was good from Javi Simmons there just then. But He can't play interchange in this team because nobody plays that style of football. Everybody plays that physical football. So, like even when Van de Ven scored that goal, it's a bad boy goal, but that's a goal that you expect from a physical team. The man centre back just ran all the way through everybody's team and just slapped it. That is not something you would see a normal tech like that. You ain't seeing that, bro. Spurs have had bare corners these again this season. You know this game. You know this is like their seventh corner, bro. You've done well with it so far, but it only takes one, bro. And this is where Spurs get excited from corners. Cause bro, them man are a problem in the air, trust me. And Poro can cross, bro. It'll be just like Spurs to score before half time as well. That was a good clearance again from Delict. Delict and Maguire's been dealing with these corners as well. I hope that didn't go for another corner, you know. Oh, it's a throw in. See, they missed Danso still, I can't lie. They missed Danso. Spurs missed Danso. That is so dead. Who was that? Who was that who just gave away the ball? I think it was Romero. Oh, fam, Maswari, bruv. What are you doing, bro? Well done, Luke Shaw. Yeah, you ain't beating Van der Ven for pace still. You could do what you want. You ain't beating Van der Ven for pace. That guy's wetters. It's mad because on paper Spurs got some good players. Trust me. Bro, that defense is that defense is mad. That defense is mad. Without a shadow of a doubt, that defense is mad. Oh my days. If you just crossed that ball, Poro, was that Poro again? That's the second cross today Poro's put through. Right, man, like Frank's gone down the tunnel already. Oh, it's half time. Because I got it on me, I didn't hear the whistle blow. Shout out to him, boy. Mo scored the first goal of the game and that. Hopefully, the only goal of the game. Um, it's mad. Yeah, Spurs got some good players, but they don't have a good. They don't. I don't think they have enough a good player in terms of a system. In terms of their system, you got Richarlison and Colin Mawani. Brennan Johnson's a front three. For me, when I see a front three like that, I expect to be seeing two of them playing up front. I expect to like maybe a 3-5-2 or something like that. Like maybe where you play Brennan Johnson as a wing back or something. But I don't see why Richarlison's playing left wing. What is Richarlison gonna do for you left wing? Like honestly, what can Richarlison do for you left wing? Or I didn't even change the score. This whole time it was 0-0. I didn't even change the score. Didn't even. I don't think he's been anonymous still. I actually think Mandem are making this sound worse than it is. Because I can say that about Koulibaly. I can say that about Richarlison. Like, the only person that's offered any form of attacking threat from Spurs has been Porro. Some of his crosses have been dead, but nothing else has come from anything other than his crosses. As a system, I don't think their team's singing from the same hymn sheet, bro. You got two defensive midfielders who are good off the ball but not good on the ball. and they don't pass in between the channels. You got Xavi Simmons, who's not physical enough to play this style of football. So I genuinely don't think Xavi Simmons can be blamed for what we're seeing right now. You gotta blame you gotta blame um you gotta blame the manager for that. He's not played a system. He's he, he's got to play a system that's suitable for Javi Simmons. Right now, he's playing a system that's suitable for the rest of his players. I don't even think it's suitable because if you look at the likes of if you look at the likes of Colomwani, Richarlison, them man they are struggling, fam. Like I don't even know what style of football they're trying to play. What are they trying to play? I have no idea. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. 75 million for Colin Moani. I don't know who negotiated that deal yet, but he needs to I need to pay this guy to work for me. Because if you can negotiate 75 million for Colin Moani, bro, you must be able to let me get a raise at work, fam, because that is the maddest deal ever. That is one of the biggest wastes of money I've seen. Because from the moment I've seen Colin Mwani, I've never rated him. Never ever rated him. Like I remember when people were cussing about how Mateta got a start for France. And I'm like, bruv, Mateta's better than Colin Mwani. So from Colin Mwani can play in a World Cup final, bruv, anything's possible, bro. That guy is just big and black. That's literally his only strength. That's literally his only strength. The fact that he's just I felt like because he's French, people thought that he had technique, but he's so dead. 1-0. Would I want United to make any changes? Honestly, probably not. Because you don't even have to worry about the way Spurs are playing right now. If there's any change that I would make at some stage, we're probably gonna make a change and bring on someone for Dorgu. But other than that, I can't see a change that I'd make. Maybe you bring on the only person who's actually played like horrendous for us is actually Bruno. Like Bruno has been so poor once he's had the ball. Like he's been so unnecessary. Like he's just giving away the ball in the stupidest of positions. Him, he's been poor. Casemiro hasn't really had much time on the ball on the ball to actually make a difference. Um, but when he has had the ball, he's been tidy. Uh, Diallo's tried to make things happen. Obviously, he got the assist. Cunha, I just don't think this is a game for Cunha. Still, I think this is much more of a game for Sesko. But I don't know if he brings on Sesko. I don't know, but Frankfurt always scam a top club or two for like 65 or 70 M's. Every 2 years getting 75 M's for man is mad. Trust me. They're becoming a feeder club for bare teams. I mean what? Didn't if I'm correct, didn't how much did Crystal Palace buy Kamada for? From Frankfurt. How much did he he was at Lazio. Oh, they got him for free. Raw. They got him for free. That's mad. He was actually balling for Crystal Palace this season, Commander. That is mad. Yeah, bro, that's mad. He was, bro. Like there was actually a stage where I was watching Kamada and thinking, yo, like he was balling at the start of the season, bro. Balling. There was a game where they played I think it was in a conference game, bro. Every time he got the ball, he made something happen. The way how Kamada was playing, I was like, yo, like he was actually balling at the start of the season. No cap. The maddest thing is they're showing the replay of the goal, yeah. But Embuemo missed the header the first time. But this time he made sure he got it right. He was good at he's good for Lazio at times. I didn't watch him enough for Lazio, but I knew I've watched him quite a bit this season, and he's been playing good for Crystal Palace. So I'm surprised. Well, that's a good bit of business. I'll tell you this for free though, he ain't gonna go for free next season. Not next season, but he probably will. He probably get sold this season. He ain't gonna be for free because he's balling, bro. Like even a team like Spurs, they could do with someone like a commander. Someone like Spurs could easily do with a commander still. They will get 35 or 40 M's for him. Yeah, bro. He's a good player, bro. I don't know why. He's a good player, bro. He's really dynamic still. Richarlison is so dead. He is so dead. You have to change it manually one by one. I told you. It works. So I'd change it for Joe. Bring me the phone. I'm pretty sure it's changed. I'm telling you. Yeah, I know, but bring it. It's fine. Is Joe's one still A? Type in Joe, you'll see it. We're going into the second. It's still 8. I told you I changed it. You have to manually change each one by one. I'll show you in a second. But you have to know each person's number. Richarlison cost Tottenham 6 M's, but that's not that bad because he was actually playing well for Everton. Like he had a good season for Everton the season before. He's just and if you look at him, I think that was the season after he just batted up the World Cup. He scored a few goals in the World Cup and that bad boy overhead kick. I could be wrong, I don't remember, but regardless, he 60 M's for a striker. It's expensive still, but he actually had a decent season for Everton still. If they sold him now though, they ain't getting 60. They ain't getting 60 at all. They might not even get 50. They might not even get 35, bro. Right now, Richarlison, he's a person that might go for free still. Obviously, for those who don't know, we will be live later today for Arsenal versus Sunderland or Sunderland versus Arsenal, and then for Virgil Ortiz. You're right. It was the summer after World Cup. Yeah, so I think he had a good World Cup as well, bro. So that obviously contributes to it as well. I think that was a World Cup where he scored the overhead kick. Because you guys got to remember, at that time he was keeping Jesus out the team, and obviously Jesus was either at Arsenal or going to Arsenal. So yeah, like, and no one was complaining about how much he was going for. I'm still waiting for this game to kick off. Still, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me see if we like this vid. Obviously for lives we don't normally get a lot of listeners in, but obviously the we're just trying to grow it more. So I tried to go on live earlier today to see if it would make a difference, but I guess you just kind of have to be consistent with it because I rarely do United games. Nick does all the Arsenal games, so I guess there's a level of expectation with Nick, but with myself, yeah, maybe I need to start doing more United games. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. This, you know, the maddest thing is with this game, yeah, I'm actually getting so tired. Like, I'm borderline getting tired because the game itself has not been entertaining at all. But it's not even that it's not been entertaining, it's just lacked so much quality. The game's lack so much quality. Spurs are bringing on Odebert, another shit player, Odebert. Yeah, I don't really rate him neither, to be honest with you. I said that when Spurs go down, they have no one on their bench that I'm afraid of. That bench is so meaty, bro. If they went a goal up, this would have been a different conversation. But they went a goal down. Another Thomas Frank is a scrub gaffer. Amram ain't any better either, and I'm a United fan. Miss Kobe Manu, he could help. He could help us right now. I don't know about that still. Kobe struggled in the double pivot. I'm not a massive fan of him in the double pivot at all. But I don't think Frank's a scrub of a manager still. I don't think he's been given enough tools. What is Casemiro doing there? I don't think he's been given enough tools. Like, one thing he's done is he's fixed the defense. Because, bruv, last season you guys were leaking in goals every week, fam. He's fixed the defense. He's made you guys an attacking threat from set pieces. You know, they say to win the league you got to have a solid defense. He's halfway there, I guess. But he ain't spent no money. Well, he bought in Colin Mawani, but he hasn't actually bought in an attacker. He bought in Kudus. Kudus is not fit, and Kudus is a good signing. Kudus has actually played well this season. He brought in Javi Simmons, and he ain't worked out thus far. But Javi Simmons is a good player. Um, Richarlison, Solanke's been not fit, but Richarlison's not his signing. If he buys this attack and buys an attack that he wants, then you can judge him. But until then, like, I don't think it's fair. That is a pass. That is a pass. What did Ahmad do? Why did Ahmad do that? Bro, sometimes Ahmad pisses me off, you know. Bro, that was so lazy, bruv. I don't think so. Ahmad is pants, bro. Frank is a good manager. What do you mean? This team isn't better than last year. Yeah, of course it's not better than last year's Brentford. Why do you expect man had one transfer window and you expect him to change a team that finished 17th? Oh my days, Charleston is so dead. This guy is so dead. Simmons is pants. I don't think bro. Simmons is actually a good player, bro. He just doesn't get. He just doesn't get. He's not playing in a system that suits him. Bro, they're playing with three physical attackers, attackers who have no tech, they have no technique. All they have is physical attributes, either pace or strength or power, but they don't have no tech. And then he's playing in front of two defensive minded CDMs. Paulino's a ball winner, Sar's a ball winner. None of them play with the ball on the deck. So then how you gonna judge Xavi Simmons when his best attributes is with the ball, playing interchange? None of the players in his team play that. Diamond is Diamond is a good player. Diamond is a real good player, but I don't think it's fair to judge Javi Simmons. I see Javi Simmons play for Netherlands, bro. He's a good player, bro. That is a pass from Bruno Fernandes. That is a pass from Bruno Fernandes. What a pass! And then even better. Oh, was that Cunha? Unlucky Cunha. I see what he tried to do. Both Mazwari and Dallo made the same run, and then that was a dead cross from Mbuemo. Casemiro were trying to win the ball back. One pass bypasses our entire midfield. That's what I'm saying. Our midfield is so easy to bypass. One pass bypass the entire midfield, and now they're running out of our back line. Yeah, Poe's been trying those crosses all day. Still, at some stage, I can see them changing. At some stage, I can see them changing Dorgu for Dallo, but I don't know when. Frank is a scrub. He never showed any promise in FA Cups or Carabao. Has awful. He never showed any promise in FA Cups or Carabao. Has an awful style of ball and shit his pants against other top teams. He ain't it. Don't know why fans gas him. I'm in garbage, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know why I'm reading like that neither. I'm reading like got a first grade education. I don't, I feel like you're just jump into conclusions, bro, or jump into an opinion too soon. I think you gotta give Frank time. This is his first season, bro. And it's not like he's starting from a good foundation. Spurs finished 17th last season, bro. Like, I genuinely don't think it's fair to judge him right now. And in terms of Amarim, well, once United decided that they were going to stick with him through the summer, we have to stick with him throughout the whole entire season because they gave him a transfer window where he's allowed to buy all his players. And if we're being honest, bro, the players that he's personally signed have actually worked. The players that he's actually signed have actually worked. He's improved our attack tremendously this season. I can't even cap. Now our midfield is still meaty, and he didn't actually sign a midfielder this season. I'm not necessarily saying Amarin in, but once we keep him, we have to keep him all the way through. Yeah, he did do well at Brentford. Frank did do well at Brentford, exactly. I actually wanted Simmons at Arsenal, not gonna lie, but he seems like a player that has always flattered to deceive. No, he's a good player, bro. He would have been better at Arsenal because Arsenal actually have technical players. You know, Odegaard, Eze, they're technical players. Saka's a technical player. Maybe not so much Martinelli, but they Arsenal have technical players. Like right now, Gyökeres is struggling because Arsenal have technical players and he has no tech. Spurs, Xavi Simmons is struggling is because Spurs are a physical team and Xavi Simmons ain't physical. They play physical football. They don't want to play interchange football. So he didn't suit Spurs to begin with. He didn't suit Spurs to begin with. So I don't think it's fair to judge him still. You're chatting shit, bro. Frank is a decent manager. This team, um, Miss Madison Kulizeski and a striker, no attacking outlet. Facts. Saying that, whenever Spurs get the ball in our final third, I'm never worried. Find the pass, find the pass, find the pass. Cunha, find the pass, Cunha. Cunha done well to hold up the ball, but bro, pass the ball, bruv. Well done, doggy. What a pass from Casemiro. Get it on the overlap. Get it on the overlap, Bruno Fernandes. Pass the... Bro, why is man not passing the ball today? Why are you not passing the ball, bruv? Flipping hell. Bruv, Diallo, that is poor, bruv. That is so dead. And then Spurs try this over the top pass. Don't know what that was. Winners. Bro, Bruno's playing shit, bro. Bruno is playing shit, fam. This guy needs to come off. This guy actually needs to come off, bro. Like, this guy is playing so dead, fam. Like, when we don't have the ball, he's not doing nothing. And as soon as he gets the ball, he's losing it, fam. He's literally lost the ball in so much positions. I don't understand. Like, and in a game like this, where you're 1-0 up, like, you want to be recycling the ball. You don't want to just give them the ball back. I said he should have gone Saudi. I ain't gonna go that far still because he does contribute with attacks. And I don't really rate him, but he does contribute at times. But fam, today, when we get the ball back, he's just giving away the ball. And you want Spurs to have to work hard for the ball back. They're losing the game, bro. We're doing half the job for them. Obviously, the other half, they personally can't do because they can't create nothing. Literally, if I'm United, yeah, all I'm doing is marking Porro. That's all I'm doing. Because since I've watched this game, the only person who's looked like they're doing anything in this game is Porro. That's all I'm doing is marking Porro and don't make ball goals for corner. That's all I would do. That is a cross. That is a brilliant cross. Who just done that cross? Who just done that cross? Brilliant save from the goalkeeper as well. Who just done that cross? Who just done that cross? Who just done that cross? And who's number 28 for Spurs? Who just done that? Who's number 28 for Spurs? That is a brilliant save. Who's number 28 for Spurs? That's poor defending from Luke Shaw as well. Who is number 28 for Spurs? That is a terrible cross. Is that Xavi Simmons? Bruv, Cunha's playing so dead as well now. Cunha's got to come off. Cunha's got to come off as well. Because he's holding up the ball way too long. Bro, pass the ball. Pass the ball. This is the third time Cunha's got the ball and he's just giving it away, bro. Who's number 28 for Spurs? I think it was Odegaard who made that pass still. Bruv, that was a pass, fam. That was a terrific pass. Cunha, bro, these men are just giving away the ball, bro. I genuinely don't understand. As soon as we get the ball, let's like we're not even keeping the ball for 5 passes. We're just giving it away, bro. The thing is, why we're still 1-0 up is because one, Romero should have scored that. But Spurs' best attacking threats are Van de Ven and Romero. Their striker and 2 wingers, bro, them men are useless, fam. What a save again, bro. This is how it feels to have a good goalkeeper, yeah? Go on, Ahmed. Oh my days, you lose the ball already. Spurs are trying to turn up the levels, blood. I'm not even gonna lie. Who was that? That's play. Good defending, Luke Shaw. Bruno is so lazy, fam. Bruno is so lazy, bro. Why, bro? Look at this. Bruno is just giving away the ball. That is a save. You done that? Bang. Paulino on the shot as well. This guy scored a few goals this season, Paulino for Spurs. Shane, that's why I said you can't play Cunha and Bruno together. They both give away the ball easily. Facts. You can do it when you're not when you're losing a game because they're gonna try things. Both of them are gonna try things. But when you're winning the game, you don't want to just give away possession. Right now is not the time for trying stuff. Just pass the ball, fam. I think Dorgu's had a decent game today. I'm not even gonna lie. I think Dorgu's actually been decent today. Bruno gives away the ball again. Again. Fam. The last 4 times Bruno's got the ball, he's giving away the ball. Bruv, Matswari is so dead, fam. What are you doing, bro? Sesko's coming on. I know Cunha's got to be coming off. Cunha's got to be the one coming off. Cunha has to be the one coming off, bro. Cunha has to be the one coming off because you can't take off Embuemo. Casemiro's lazy, bro. Well done. Good play. Go on, Ahmad. That was a good pass from Cunha. Embuemo. 1v1. Go on, Dogu. Oh! Man just hit and hope there still. Mazwari's been having a stinker still. He's been having... Dogu actually thought played well. Dogu just hit that. I don't even think he had any intentions. Because it's a good play from Embuemo, though. I think he went for a shot. That's going to end up going for a throw-in. Yeah. Mazwari's coming off. Okay, so he's going to attack him. I respect it, though. That means Ahmad's going to go into fullback, which I don't actually mind because Jed Spence ain't really getting up the field that much, so I actually don't mind that. He's literally trying to hold up the ball a bit more up front, which I respect. Respect that. Respect. I think at some stage Mount's got to come on as well. That is a foul, ref. That is a foul. This is again Embuemo, bro. As much as I'm not a massive fan of Embuemo in terms of his technique, but this guy can't lie, fam. He's a much better option than what we had all last season. One, he scores goals, but two, he actually makes the right decisions. The reason why I would actually say he's better than Ahmad is because Ahmad makes some dumb decisions. Whilst Ahmad is like he's actually technically probably better than Mbuemo, technically, but he makes some dumb decisions. Mbuemo makes good decisions. And you need that because you got flipping players like Bruno and Cunha who just, bro, these men just hold the ball up and do stupid stuff, especially Bruno Fernandes. And Bremo's been a man of the match so far, still, I can't lie. But Bruno needs to come off for Mount. Yeah, I do think Mount needs to come on at some stage still. Run up the likes, yeah, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you can. Man says Mazwari needs to call it a day and just start going speakers. Oh, speakers corner. I don't even know what that is still, I'm not even gonna lie. And Sunday, bro, I'll keep it real. Mazwari is a good option defensively. He can actually defend. I would only play Mazwari as a right-sided centre back. That's the only time I would ever play Mazwari. Mazwari as a right wing back, you might as well play him right centre back because right wing back he doesn't understand the wing part of the right wing back, like he doesn't actually understand that, and yeah, we're not gonna lie, we're struggling from that still. If we are bringing on Mount though, I'd actually bring on Mount for Cunha because Mount would actually help the right hand side defensively because Poro's actually causing a lot of problems down there. So if you got Mount who's got legs, you can track the running behind as well. I don't know what Speaker's Corner is. I can't lie still. You might are gonna have to tell me. Let me Google Speaker's Corner. What is that? Oh, they say it's in Hyde Park. In Hyde Park. I don't know what it is though. Oh, it's a debate place. Swear that I never heard of it. Look at that from Cunha, Sesko there. He just gave us a physical presence and we won a 50-50 that we wouldn't have won. But then we lost the ball straight away. Yeah, Dogu's having a good game, bruv. Though I wouldn't even take Dogu off. If anybody's coming off, is Cunha. Just like that. Why are you giving? Well, Cunha's got to come off, bro. Cunha has to come off, bro. This guy's giving away the ball offside. Offside. Spurs have scored, but it's offside. I can see that from here. bro. That all came from Cunha, you know. Cunha playing on, holding up the ball for too long, bro. That all came from Cunha. Who early in the chat said you can't play Cunha and Bruno in the same team? Whoever said that, you're right. Because bruv, that that's the truest statement ever. Watching them two play, yeah, when especially when you're winning a game, it's painful, fam. These men are so stupid. Like Bruno and Cunha are the dumbest football players in Man United. They just do some dumb stuff. Oh, Ahmad said it was him. Yeah, bro. You can't play. You're actually right, bro. When you're winning a game, them two shouldn't be on the pitch. If you're losing, I understand. But if you're winning a game, bro, them man have to come off. One of them have to come off. One of them. You can't have both of them. One of them have to come off because you're just giving away possession. At some stage, expect Danso to come on the pitch for Spurs. I don't know when, but at some stage, expect Danso to come on because Danso with the long throw, he's gonna be a problem still. That's good play from Ahmad. The interesting thing is he's keeping he's keeping Cunha on the right. When Sesko came on, I thought Sesko was gonna stay. Sesko was gonna go down the middle. Cunha was gonna go to the left, and then Buemo was gonna go to the right. But he's got Buemo on the left, which that's interesting. He must really want to get at Porro because I can't see why he's playing Cunha on the right. He must want Mbuemo to be 1v1 against Porro, which I understand because right now Spurs' biggest threat is coming from Porro. It's coming from that right hand side. Well done. The way that Doji's coming on, Doji and Scarlett, so that means they're going for more width Spurs, which I understand because a lot of their chances have come from width. Like Richarlison's just not gotten. He got on the end of two crosses. Romero had a decent one. Maguire's had a good game today still. Defensively for once, because normally it's offensively. That was good play from Sesko. What Sesko just done there is what Sesko's been doing all season that people don't recognise. Got the ball with his back to goal, flick on, brought Mbuemo into the game. Mbuemo with his smarts, he got the foul. Cunha would have just given away the ball. Bruno would have just given away the ball. Mbuemo makes the right decisions, whereas Cunha and Mbuemo, and even Diallo at times, bro, these men just do dumb stuff, bro. Just play normal football. Keep the ball on the ground. Just play. You're winning the game. We play too much games that we're losing. It's like we're so used to losing games that we can only play when we're losing. Because even if you deep it, yeah, the way Cunha and Bruno's playing, you would have thought that we're losing 2-0. But Doji's coming on. Jed Spence, since he's been on the pitch, hasn't really done anything offensively. So I understand why that's an obvious change. I think Thomas Frank's biggest mistake was playing with Richarlison right wing. I don't understand that. That to me still perplexes me. He started with Richarlison right wing and Koulibaly up front. You basically gave away two players. You basically gave away two positions. What did Bruno just do? What did Bruno just do? Bro, fam, please someone tell me if you just saw what Bruno just done. Bruno literally just launched the ball as hard as he can towards the closest defender. Your Spurs squad is dead still. But I wouldn't have played. I wouldn't. For me, I wouldn't have started Colin and Richarlison. I'd have to play one of the two. I can't play both of them. And if I am, I'm not playing them in a 4-2-3-1. I'm playing them. I'm playing them in maybe a narrow 4-4-2. Playing playing Kuna Mwani and Richarlison in a 4-2-3-1 it is actually suicide still. I can't even cap. Borderline suicide. Borderline suicide still. Let's have level attack. But even when they have, I missed all the other ones. That front three with Richarlison, Colomwani, and Johnson is worst. Is the worst in the league. Man, them can at Frank for midfield situations with Bentacore starting, but that attack is wank. Yeah, bro. For me, good play from Ahmad. For I wouldn't have played Colomwani and Richarlison. There's no game where I'm doing that. There's no game where I'm doing that. I don't care what anyone says. There's no game where I'm doing that. There's not a game where I'm playing Kula Mawani. Was Sesko on side there? There's not a game where I'm playing Kula Mawani and Richarlison. There's not a single game. It doesn't matter what the game is. Yeah, stream froze again. I don't know what is going on today. I don't know why this is happening. This is probably the first time this has ever happened to me. My streams, even when I stream, like when we stream with rants, it never happens. Today, I feel like it's just decided to do that because I'm alone. I feel like that's what's happened. Because I'm alone, today they just decide to, you know, piss me off. And the maddest thing is, yeah, this whole time, when it just jumped off, the football was still playing. I don't understand. Uh, I'm glad Cunha's come off though. I'm glad Cunha's come off. Now Cunha's off. The issue that I have is Agate. Yeah, he's good, and he's actually someone who I would have brought on as well. But it's gonna be interesting because if Spurs do bringing on Agate single handedly tells me United are trying to um United are trying to keep possession. All my days, yeah, trying to keep possession. I wouldn't have taken off Maguire though. Taken off Maguire. One, if they equalize, there's no with regard to in the pitch. But more importantly, I think probably the most significant thing, Spurs' best chance of scoring a goal is going to come from their what's it called? Spurs' best chance of scoring a goal is actually going to come from um, Spurs' best chance of scoring a goal from their, their and come from set pieces. That was play. That was actually really good play. And who gave away that foul? Dogu. I'm telling you, Dogu's had a good game today. Still, Dogu's had a good game today. Still, it'll be just like us to score from the set piece as well. Just like us to score from this set piece. But I've had this comment on the whole game. Come on, Bruno. You haven't done one good thing all game. You haven't done one single hand, literally one thing all game. You haven't done anything all game. There's a decent cross. Well, I see the Jamaican flag in the cut as well. This is the first time he's seeing that. That is play. This game ain't been the greatest game in terms of just overall quality and attack, but you're away from home, you take a win anyhow you can get it. You just don't want Spurs scumbagging one of them set pieces. Oh, Luke Shaw, you didn't have to give away a foul there. Because even if he brought the ball down, where's he actually going? Where is he actually going? The guy's running away from goal. Just have to follow him. And they're bringing on Bentacore. They're bringing on Bentacore now. I would have brought on Bentacore before still. Good defending, Ahmad. That is play. Find Sesko. Find Sesko. Oh, Sesko died, fam. Sesko died. That was terrible. Let's play again. Go on, Dogu. Oh, that's terrible. Dogu died. What happened to these man? We're getting way more space because Spurs are committing players forward. But when we're getting the ball, we're just wasting it. It's wasting possession. Go on, Ahmad. That's play. Unlucky. Yeah, Spurs attack is so meaty, bro. Bro. One pass again, just bypassing our entire midfield. And again, Porro with a cross into the box. Again, Richarlison can't get to the end of it. Mount, what are you doing? Oh, you got a goal kick out of it. Good play. I would have brought on Mount earlier still. I thought this guy just kicked the ball off for a corner. Oh, Ahmad's coming on. Who's coming off? Dogu's coming off for Dallo. I thought Ahmad was coming off. I thought Dogu played well today still. I did expect Dallo to come on at some point, but I thought he was going to be coming on for Ahmad. Dallo's going to be put to work straight away because Poro's been Spurs' only attacking threat today. Poro's literally been Spurs' only attacking threat. That Richarlison is dead, fam. Richarlison is so dead. I swear down. Oh my god. Who done that? Was that Dallo? Man just looked up and passed it to a Spurs player. How Bruno's lasted 90 minutes, I don't know. They're still playing way more on the left. They must have seen something that I missed. But they're still playing in way more on the left. At one point I would have thought that they would have switched it over. Good play, good defending. What was that, Ahmad? You didn't have to do that. Man just kicked the ball like it's the last minute. It's just wave after wave of attack. You gotta get up the field, bruv. Good defending. Go on, Sesko. Go on, Ahmad. Man ran past the ball. What is Ahmad doing? Now Richarlison is meaty, bruv. You say how people blame the manager for this Richarlison performance? Yeah, nah, Richarlison is dead, fam. I can't even lie. This guy, what a pass from Embuemo. I hope that Dallo's still onside, because if he's offside, I don't know. That's poor football from Ahmad, from Dallo. because Dallo does not need to be offside there, bro. Mbuemo by far has been the best player on the pitch by far, by far. Look at this pass, bang, bro. He's been by far the best player in the pitch, bro. He drops into pockets, links up with the attack. He runs in behind as well, and when he runs in behind, he finishes. Should have done better holding up the ball there, though. I can't lie. Yeah, I think Cunha had a bad game still. I can't lie. Oh, Mount just gave away the ball, but he tried to win it back. He didn't. Ugarte's got to do better there. Ugarte's got to do better there. Look, 1-1. Look at that. Look at that, fam. Look at that, fam. Ugarte has to do better there, bro. One, how is my man allowed to turn in the box? I don't know. Man just allowed him to turn in the box, but Ugarte's got to do better there, bro. Bro, that is all from Agate has to do better there. You got to bring him down. You can't just let the man run past you, bro. Look at that. Man, bro, you got to do that. Is poor from Agate, firstly. And then, man, them just let the man just turn in the box. Fam. That is dead, fam. That is so dead. And he took a deflection as well. Unlucky, Delic. But, bro, the damage was done. When the ball went out wide, the damage was done. I literally said it in the start of the game, bro. Someone's going to be 1-0 for majority of the game. And then someone's just going to score some scrubby goal, bruv. Like, bro, I genuinely feel frustrated because it's a game where Spurs haven't posed any threat. And how is that not a forest? This was one of the problems why I didn't want to why I don't rate Agati. But I didn't even I know why we brought him on, but fam, we brought him on so we can win the ball back. This guy didn't even put in a challenge. Bro, if you're not even on a yellow card, go and make that pass. Find him Buemo. That is play. Go and Sesko. Sesko. You got to score that, bro. That is terrible football from Sesko. Bro, that is terrible from Sesko. Terrible. Terrible. Fam. And he's down on the ground now. Bro. Nah, bro. The reason why that was a tackle is because the first touch wasn't forward. You got to get yourself in because he wanted to play the ball on his right foot. If he plays it off his left foot, the ball's going to be further away. He's got to play it off his right foot, off his left foot. He's tried to play back onto his right. Play it on your left foot, bro. I had no confidence in his left foot at all. That's why he didn't score. You're free. He's tried to put it back on his right. Hit it with your left, bro. Look, literally. Why are you going for your right? Hit it with your left, bro. Hit it with your left. He can't. If you let the ball run across, you get your body and you position it for the left foot. If he slide tackles, he's gonna go through on the right hand side. He's gonna go through, bro. What were you doing, fam? Hit it with your left foot. These men are one-footed, fam. One-footed striker, bro. Can't even blame the lick for that. Still, Agate's got to do better. Agate's got to bring him down. He's got to bring him down. You can't just let the guy run throughout the defense. That's the whole point of you being in centre defensive midfield. You're literally there to protect the defense. You got to bring him down. He missed the same ball like this. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, fam. I don't even, bro. I'm so frustrated because this game was so this winnable, bro. It's a winnable game. Like to win from here is gonna be, especially if Sesko's got to come off. If Sesko's coming up, well, I don't even think we have any subs left. Spurs are bringing on Danso as well, which basically means if they get any throw-ins, there's gonna be a long throw into the box. Sesko's coming off, but we don't have no one to sub him on for. So that means we're playing the rest of the game with 10 men because I'm pretty sure we've done all our subs. Yeah, he's off. Sesko's off. We're literally finishing the game with 10 men. Yeah, we can't win from it. This is so bad, fam. Man, them are finishing the game with 10 men. He missed last time like this, finding the right foot. Trust me, bro. Just slap it with your left foot, bro. Like, I don't understand. Why are we just playing? Why are you, bro? You're a striker. Fam, shooting should be the easiest thing for you. We're gonna struggle now, bro. A man down. And not only is it a man down, it's a man down who's actually a good person in the air, which we would actually need. Because, bro, Spurs are looking like they're trying to win this game. Play the rest of the game with 10 men is peak. Trust me. Trust me. The thing is, Spurs can't attack. So we're just literally just going to sit back. This game's a 1-1 draw because none of Spurs can't attack and we're not going to try and win. The only way Spurs had any chance of scoring was when we were committing players forward. When we're not going to commit players forward, now they're going to have to break us down. Unless they get like a set piece, I don't see how they win. I don't see how they win. This game's going to finish 1-1. See, you see what you're seeing Spurs do now? Yeah, Spurs will do this for the next 5 minutes. They're not going to, they literally have no attacking threat. Right, that was play. Who was that? Who was that? Who just done that? Bro, who is that? Who just done that? Who just done that? That just change of pace whipping across. I don't know who's playing right wing back for Spurs. I thought it was Pearl. This is where they're gonna cause us problems. Right here. This is where they're gonna cause us problems. Oh my days! Oh my days! Oh my days! Fam, this team is dead, fam. This team is so dead. I swear to God, fam, this team is so dead. This team is so dead. This team is so dead, fam. Fam, oh my God. Bruv, what is this? What is actually this? What is this? What is this? What is this, bro? Man's turning, brother, Charleston turning into prime hazard. Man's just bins in the ball bottom corner, fam. We're losing the game that we should have won. This is the maddest thing. I'm not changing. I haven't even changed it from 1-0. Ban that. I'm not changing this. I'm not changing this banner. I'm taking it off. This is dead, fam. I didn't even change it. I didn't even change it. I don't even need to change it. This game's done, fam. This game's stupid, bro. Oh, it's Richarlison. It was Odegaard who hit. What? What? Oh, Richarlison did get a head on it. Richarlison, I thought it was Richarlison. What? It did. Richarlison got a head on it still. Fam, this is poor, fam. This is poor. This is poor, bruv. This is poor, bro. I don't even understand. This is so poor, bro. Fam, do you know how bad this is? Man were 1-0 up and then just conceded two of the scrummiest goals ever, bro. Two of the most avoidable goals ever. And even at 1-1, like, bruv, Sesko, clear opportunity 1v1. This guy just does the dumbest stuff. Fam, this is so annoying. Fam, this is dead, bro. Like, levels, this is dead. This is so dead. Like, I don't even want to watch the rest of this game. This is dead. Like, once this game is done, I'm just signing out. This is so dead. Because this ain't even about a deserve thing. Because football ain't about deserve. It's about what you get, bro. And I could literally see Spurs scoring a goal, you know. But I didn't see them scoring a win. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not even going to lie. Like, the person I feel sorry for right now is Mbuemo, bruv. Literally, I genuinely feel sorry for this because this guy's worked his arse off, blood, and this is dead quality, bro. We're finishing a game with Agate and Bruno in midfield. That's how we're finishing the game in 2025. Agate and Bruno in midfield. Like, bro, this is so dead, fam. Don't know why you tried that. I even said, like, I don't think we should have taken off Maguire. And you think they score from a poorly dealt with cross, and then Delict was 1v1 with Tell. Maybe Maguire would have been stronger, but I don't think we should have taken off Maguire. I literally said that as well. And if we need a goal, no Maguire again, and Buemo winning us corners. Problem, bro. We had taking off Casemiro for Agate while keeping Bruno for 90 minutes. Bro, Bruno should have come. How Bruno lasted 90 minutes, I don't know, bro. We're 1-0 up and this guy's playing like we're 1-0 down. Bro, he's just giving away the ball. Just giving away the ball. Like, bro. Man, am I saying it's 2-2? I don't believe you. Oh, it is 2-2. Man like Delict. You know what, yeah? On the balance of play, that's a fair result. Because both teams are shit, fam. On the balance of play, that it would have been I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I felt like we should have won, but keeping it real, I felt like look at Richarlison. Richarlison is a bum, bro. You know why, yeah? I wanna laugh. You know why, yeah? Richarlison's a bum. Because Richarlison celebrated like he won the World Cup for the scrummiest goal, and it didn't even mean nothing. I don't know if you don't remember, he done that against Liverpool a few seasons ago as well. Took off his top, celebrated, and done a chicken walk or something like that. Man, like the lick, you know. Brilliant header from Delict. I swear Delict scored a goal against Spurs in the Champions League semi-final as well. That's poor goalkeeping from Vicario still. I can't blame them. The managers made mistakes in this game. Bruno shouldn't have last 90 minutes. The managers made mistakes in this game. Firstly. But but for me, no, the managers made mistakes. I was gonna say for me the biggest things on the players. But bro, The biggest things on the play is because the manager made the wrong substitutions. Maguire shouldn't have come off. Casemiro shouldn't have come off. Those two players shouldn't have come off. Well, you could have taken off Casemiro, but for me, if you're taking off Casemiro, the midfield should have been should have finished with a midfield of Mount and flipping Mount and Ugarte or something like that, bro. But even Ugarte is the one who made the mistake. That's what I'm saying. Ugarte is the one who made the mistake, so I can't even say nothing. 2-2 away at Spurs. You take it, but you don't take it when you're 1-0 up. 1-0 up with 80 minutes as well. It's like, but again, it all comes from Embuemo. Embuemo wins us that corner. Bro, why are we going in reverse? What ended in 2-2, yeah. Bruv, on the balance of play, I think 2-2 is a fair result. But, bro, yeah, it's dead, fam. On the balance of play, 2-2 is a fair result. I felt like the manager made the right decision bringing in Sesko. I think the starting 11 was wrong, but it doesn't make a difference because we were 1-0 up. I think bringing on Sesko was the right thing, and we were controlling the game when Sesko was on the pitch. Obviously, going a man down doesn't help, but we conceded that goal literally moments after we took off Casemiro, and Dorky. When we made that triple substitution, that's when we lost the game. Because you can't play, for me, you can't play Agate and Bruno in the same team. You can't. You can't. Because if Casemiro's on that pitch, my man's getting fouled. He's getting fouled there. He's getting fouled. He would have just had the match awareness and the match understanding to say, cool, we're outnumbered. Let me just bring him down. He let the ball go out wide, and Agate didn't have the good sense to what's it called to make the foul. He let him just run past, and from there, you could see the player's head drop. We showed great character to score an equaliser in the last minute, and again, that all came from Embuemo. Shout out to Delict. I thought Delict had a decent game. He was a bit unlucky with the first goal because he did try to cover his man and get a deflection, but. Yeah, the manager lost us the game today still. Poor substitutions. I felt like the starting 11 was wrong, but the substitutions were even worse, bro. How Bruno's lasted 90 minutes was one thing, but Agate substitution was a poor one. Taking off Maguire, I also felt was the wrong decision. I also felt like we shouldn't have took off Dorgu, but I don't think that's why we lost the game. But yeah, you man, big love for being in this stream. We're gonna be live later today in about 2.5 hours, well, 2 hours. 2 hours. Nick's gonna be live for Arsenal versus Sunderland, and then we're gonna be live for Virgil. So love you, man, for being in the chat. Stay tuned for the next live, innit? Be live in the next 2 hours still.